Hi, this is Kerry Artak with Wicked Stocks, bringing you your daily NVIDIA report for Thursday, October 23rd, 2025. Let's take a look at the charts. Start with the big picture. Just a reminder that is the low 170s, 172.69 and rising weekly. This is a weekly chart that can absorb selling through November and even the rest of the year, and above which upward momentum remains intact through the rest of the year, anticipating above 172.69, the 219.64 full wave count that you can see here, basically subtracting the April low from the January high and adding that back to the January high. I call it the full swing. That remains a 2 to 3 month target above 172.69. Now we still anticipate 172.69, 172.40 on the daily chart following the settlement of almost 2 weeks ago below the 187.94 rising channel bottom. Now this area has been reduced to an intraday resistance level only. I'll get to that in a moment. But it was the settlement below this that has set up 172.40. That remains in effect. On the way down, we've got 176.12. We came close to testing that actually on Wednesday. That is a 5/8 downside Fibonacci from that early September low against the recent high from earlier in October. 176.12, still a session containment level, able to contain session weakness. Yeah, if we break 176.12 today, we would possibly, I was just going to say probably, but possibly test 172.40 today, 172.69 on the weekly chart. If tested, this is an area to cover any short position you may have established following the sell signal a couple of weeks ago below the 187.94 rising channel bottom. Also an opportunity to go long, longer term. Go long, actually, as I mentioned just a moment ago, over a 2 to 3 month time frame into the 219.64 area.
If you're finding value in this analysis, it's only a glimpse of what we offer. Your real trading edge starts at wickedstocks.com. Each week, premium members receive 2 high-probability stock picks. Each one comes with a complete trade plan, including exact entry, profit target, stop loss, and regular updates so you can manage the trade with confidence. You'll also get daily video analysis in the top traded markets, the SPY, the Triple Q, and NVIDIA, highlighting the key price levels, trends, and trade setups we're focused on. Whether you're day trading or swing trading, these insights help you zero in on the highest quality opportunities with clarity. Try it all free for 5 days. Cancel at any time.
Now, if you're reluctant to bottom pick 172.40, and I understand that, I do think that there's a validity to buying on strength rather than weakness, but the advantage with buying on weakness is price location, a much more optimal location for long entry at 172.40 than at this stage buying above 184.88. So 184.88 is our new pivot point resistance, below which we remain in reach over the next 3 to 5 days or by the end of next week of the 172.40 channel bottom. That's been an objective now for almost 2 weeks. But it would be a settlement today above 184.88 that would reverse all that and in the process indicate upward continuation over the next 2 to 3 weeks to this 199.15 rising channel top. So closing above 184.88, if you're still short, exit that short position. Consider going long 2 to 3 week swing traders up to 199.15. 3 to 5 day swing traders can go long up to 192.57. That is the high settlement price that was put out almost 2 weeks ago, the all-time high settlement price on the daily chart. But really, I think if we close above 184.88, it is a go with buy signal over the next 2 to 3 weeks to 199.15, where the market could grow exhausted into later November and fall away, all the while still maintaining that 219.64 longer-term objective above the low 170s. Now, downside, if we do happen to close today below 172.40, that does set up a significant sell signal as we move actually into later year, through the rest of the year, closing, and I'll just go with the week itself tomorrow below 172.69, does indicate 148.36 by the end of the year or sooner. And I do think there's a solid case to be made for the 110s within 2 to 3 months of closing below 172.61. And I will illustrate that, as I keep saying, if we were to actually test 172.69, certainly if we were to close below it. But until then, this is bottom picking territory into November trade. From here, we can round up. If you don't want to bottom pick 172.69, then I would suggest waiting for a settlement above 184.88. And then it is all systems go to the upside as we move into the month of November, expecting 199.15 within 2 to 3 weeks. I hope that all made sense. Please click like, share, subscribe. Check out wickedstocks.com. On Tuesday, we put out a stock pick on Beam, B-E-A-M. You could check that out. We also have another one coming out today. You could see them both for free by going to wickedstocks.com and taking advantage of our 5-day free trial. You'll also see our daily SPY triple Q analysis. The SPY, by the way, has yet to close above its 5.5-year rising channel top. We haven't shown it lately, but it is a significant overhead resistance for the broader market. And I'm just going to leave it at that for Thursday's daily NVIDIA report. You have a great evening. I'll be back tomorrow with Fridays.